Yo, what's up, boys? Short little recap today. Did not take anything. Nothing presented itself, and so I just decided to manage my risk and stay out. So nothing taken. We had no news today, so obviously, based on the loss that I took last week and the lessons that I'm learning from that, not planning on trading no news, Fridays anymore. So far it's helped me out. So this saved me today. But yeah, going in today, this is the new day open, and as you can see, we were pretty much bullish the entire day since the open. So going into New York session at 8:30, right here, this little bearish candle. I wanted to see some sort of a Judas swing, right? Because we had no manipulation right here, okay? No SMT at any of these lows. Okay, we had SMT right here, but that was during Asia, okay? I really don't care about Asia that much, right? You want to see London manipulate. London will tell you what New York is going to do, okay? So if London failed to, manipulate efficiently, then you are going to expect New York to, manipulate and then distribute. But as you can see today, we just completely ignored that, and it's literally the same thing that happened both yesterday, Thursday, and Wednesday. Both days we had no high time frame SMT off of open, right, or London, right, that did anything. Okay, both days we had no high time frame SMT. Okay, so there's no high time for manipulation. It was just straight pump or dump. Okay, and these markets are extremely tough right now. Coming up with the election in 2 weeks, you look at the price action that we were having about a month ago compared to right now, it is a completely different fucking market. Okay, it's like you're not even trading Nasdaq anymore. Okay, like you're trading like I don't even know. I don't even know a good comparison how shit this market is right now. Okay, so planning on going into next week, going half risk, just because of how bad these past few weeks have been. There was literally not one solid A setup this week. Not one. Okay, reviewed absolutely everything today, and nothing aligned with my high time frame buys that actually played out. With a low time frame inversion set up with SMT. Okay, it's just horrendous. But yeah, so there's no manipulation during the limit. So what I did was I alerted to my Discord. Pull this up real quick. That I expected a manipulation, right? A manipulation off of open, possibly to these highs. Okay, so broke the high time from bearish SMT. We did have a short term SMT at these highs right here. We had bearish SMT. I think it was at like, yeah, so it's this high. It was this high, and we had it to like this high right here, which at this point I was expecting, a reversal. Okay, I was expecting a possible push lower, and for us to run to these Asia smooth lows, right? This is very obvious liquidity, right? As well as like there's unfilled 50-minute BIS here. Like it's just a bunch of things telling me bearish. Okay, but the second that we disrespected this bearish SMT right here, and we continue to run higher, I switched my bias and I was wanting to see the high of week and these stops taken out. Okay, and soon enough, I didn't alert this. I wasn't looking at this, this far back, but we did end up taking the prior week smooth highs. And let me show you this real quick. Yeah, so alerted to my boys that I want to see the high of week and these stops right here swept and a possible SMT to form from there. So it could be the Judas swing for a continuation lower. And as you can see, we just pumped straight through it. Pretty much the entire session, just completely bull. We're just in a trend market, and we failed to form any type of Judas swing. Okay, we did end up actually forming the manipulation of the daily power of three though, which is at the prior week smooth highs. Okay, so let me get rid of this. We swept the prior week smooth highs, and we formed a very obvious high time frame bearish SMT. Okay, and from here, what I was expecting was for us to not go higher, okay? Because if you're willing to long after this, after a what? Let me pick this real quick. A 325 handle move up since open. I'm sorry, but you're stupid, okay? Right, if you're trying to go long within that, you're just an idiot because you're trying to just guess where it's going, like if it's going to continue or not, okay? And it's already been up the entire day, okay? Might as well start to wait for some resistance, and then you could start looking for shorts, a reversal. Okay, you'd rather it's a lot easier to catch a reversal when you've been bullish since open, right, or bearish since open, and versus just trying to continue to catch longs. Okay, so if you just wait for some price to just break structure a little bit and just start to resist and form this SMT, this manipulation that we needed, right? There's no more buy side up here that we could take. There's no more buy side. We had like all the way on like the daily chart, we had buy side, but like that's you don't need to care about that. Okay, this is the only like relevant buy side we have right here. We took all of it out, formed S&P at the highs, so I expected lower prices, not going for longs within this 15-minute BISI. So what I expected was for us to run lower down into the equilibrium of this range, okay? Because this is a really bullish needed dealing range, pretty much since open, and we have a lot of unfinished business down here. We have a lot of um, unbalanced uh, unbalanced shit down here, right? Like it's just completely unbalanced. This range, it's just been straight bullish. So we expect a retracement back down into the range, at least the equilibrium, to refill some of this imbalance in price. Okay, and you see right here that we had very interesting. Right, we had a 15-minute BISI right near open at 9 o'clock, and we failed to tap into it both times. Okay, we failed to tap into it. If you look really closely, you can both agree that that never tapped into it. Okay, so this is a completely unfilled fair value gap, a 15-minute BISI. So this is a short-term target for me as well as the equilibrium. And as you can see, we beautifully respected it, right? Just look at how these bodies are closing before the market close. Right? And yeah, pretty much other than that, we did have a nice 5-minute unicorn. I wasn't even on the charts at this point. I was kind of just skimming over it because I did have to go to class. But you could see right here that we had a pretty clean unicorn. I don't really use unicorns too much, but oh shit, what it was. Yeah, so we had a unicorn here, right? And so we had this SIBI right here, aligned with a breaker block, okay? Oh boys, that is not a unicorn. Okay, my fault. I'm tweaking out. Okay, yeah, never mind. Scratch that completely. But we do see that there is a. I noted this earlier that we had a 2-minute, pretty nice 2-minute inversion right here actually. Very obvious. Just formed a high time from SMT, starting to see some structure break down just a little bit. And if I did decide to take the trade, I probably would have with the price action that we were getting right here, I would have probably just targeted just straight up 2R. So I would have lost or gotten break even on this trade. Just because of how bad price action is. Not a surprise with how it's been lately, but this would have been the trade. My break even would have been about halfway, which had been at this low. Okay, this low would have been my break even, and then price would have wicked me out, stopped me at break even, and then continue to full take profit. Okay. But this is the reason why I don't trade these No News Fridays, and this is the reason why I'm planning on de-risking next week. So I advise y'all to do the same thing if y'all are on funded accounts or live accounts, um, because these times are very tough to trade. Um, you know, and just anticipating the breakout of an accumulation that we're having, and just this bright price action in general, you're kind of just gambling at this point. So I would, well, for the next couple weeks, I would wait for just A plus setups only, and manage your capital correctly. So hope you all enjoyed today's video. Constantly helpful of it, and hope you all have a blessed day. Peace out.